Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Alhamdulillah. This will be the first lesson in the book Qawā'idul Bayān. It is a book that deals with Arabic grammar principles. So for example, if you want to learn Arabic, after you are able to read Arabic and to write Arabic properly, then the next thing you have to do is to learn the basic principles. For example, how do I take a word from singular to plural? How do I conjugate a verb? How do I know how to use the prepositions? And then how do I differentiate a masculine noun from a feminine noun? So all these basic principles, how do I recognize the demonstrative pronouns? How do I know the attached pronouns, the detached pronouns? How do I use it? So they are very, very important. And then you build your vocabulary. So Qawā'idul Bayān is a book that deals with this. Very, very good book. Very, very beneficial. I would recommend it anytime, any day if you want to start your Arabic journey. And in fact, some of the madaris, so the madrasas, they use this in their ibtidai level. So it is very, very good. And if you can study this book up till the end and you study it diligently, wallahi, I don't see any reason why you should not be able to start speaking basic Arabic and constructing Arabic sentences. So inshallah, we hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we beseech Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us and to make this journey very productive. So the plan is to simplify the topics as much as possible and to explain it and to illustrate some examples. So the first topic, without delaying it further, is Aqsam al-Kalam. Aqsam al-Kalam, classification of speech. So in the book, hopefully we'll show it on the screen. Al-Kalimatu thalathatu aqsam. So what I'll do is that to make it easy, because you know, if you are just learning Arabic, obviously there is no English translation there or explanation, and we hope to also do something on that very soon, inshallah. So what I'll do is that I'll break the words down, then I will translate it so it will be easy for us. So in the book it is said, Al-Kalimatu thalathatu aqsam. Al-Kalimatu. Al-Kalimatu, that is the word. Thalathatu aqsam. Thalathatu aqsam. Thalatha is 3, aqsam is parts. So into 3 parts. So the word that is the word is of 3 types, or let me say is of 3 types. That is, as far as Arabic words are concerned, so it is always of 3 types. You understand? So there is no 4th type or 5th type. It always has to be what within these 3 parts. Now, what are they? We have number 1, ismu. So ismu literally translates to name. But when you compare English grammar principles or English grammar with Arabic grammar, you know that ismu is the one working as noun in Arabic. So it will still be correct. Technically, we translate ismu as noun. You know, in Arabic, in English, we have nouns. Then under the nouns, we have different types, different categories. We have proper noun, we have common noun, we have material noun, and so on and so forth. So, but in Arabic, the word ismu has combined every of these categories inside it. So when we say ismu in Arabic, ismu is referring to all types of nouns in Arabic. And then we have fi'lun. Fi'lun is a verb. A verb. So the second type of word in Arabic is a verb. And then we have harfun. Harfun. Sometimes this harfun is translated as preposition. but I prefer to translate it as word particle or particle, as a particle. But let me just put stroke preposition. Why am I saying this? Because harfun in Arabic is more broader. Harfun in Arabic is every other, let me say, every other word apart from ismun and fi'lun. Every other word apart from ismun and fi'lun. So if you see a word, a kalima, it is not ismun, it is not fi'lun, then automatically it is what? It is harfun. So which means even other words that are not preposition, like we know it in English, as long as they are not one of these two, then they will be harfun. So words like not, like the negation articles, like not and so on, they are classified under what? Under harfun. So it means harfun is more broader. Harfun, it has in it the prepositions, it has in it the adverb and so on and so forth. So that is it has in it the preposition, the conjunction, and then what else, and so on and so forth. So the important thing is that if the word is not ismun, it is not fi'lun, automatically it is what? It is harfun. So on to the definition of ismun, because we are taking a look at ismu first. So again, I'll try to break it down, inshallah. So, awalan al-ismu, that is, first of all, al-ismu. What is ismu? Permit me to. So, the definition for al-ismu, that is the noun or the name. Kalimatun, that is, it is a word. You can translate it as, it is a word. تدل على, that is indicating, you can translate it as that, indicating insani, a human, indicating a human. Aw hayawanin, aw is or, let me just translate it independently. Aw is or, hayawanin, an animal. Aw nabatin, aw, I can combine it here because we already know what aw is now. Not ow in English, like ow. Or plants, nabatin translates to plants. Aw jamadin, let me make use of this. Aw jamadin. Now, jamadin is jamadin. It's translates to, it means everything that is not a living thing. For example, insan is a living thing, hayawan is a living thing, plants, they are living things. So jamad, they are non-living things. So let me just translate as non-living things, just to make it easy. So by implication, jamad is something abstract or something physical. So it's non-living things that are physical, abstract, etc. So a glass is jamad, that is glass is jamad. A pipe is jamad, a broom is jamad, a sabur or the god is jamad, and so on and so forth. Now I want to go further to make examples, inshallah, for each category. We said al-ismu, kalimatun, it is a word. Tadullu ala, indicating insani, a human. أو or حيوان, an animal, أو نبات or plants, أو جماد or non-living things. So we want to make an example for each category, inshallah. Now we have insanun, a human. That is examples of nouns under insanun. That is what we refer to humans with. So for example, we have rajulun. We have rajulun. Rajulun translates to a man. Rajulun translates to a man. So it has to be a man, because this tanween, one of its work is that it serves as representative for the indefinite article. So if I ask you what's the meaning of rajulun, I'm not expecting you to say man. I'm expecting you to say what? A man. So we have waladun, translates to a boy. And then in the book, the last example, we have bintun, translates to a daughter. So we can say that all these words are used to refer to what? To humans. To humans. Now we have the next one, hayawan. So under the example for hayawan, we have asadun. Asadun means a lion. Then we have filun, means an elephant. Who can give us a verse where fil is mentioned? Let me give you 3 seconds. Very popular verse. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Have you not seen how your Lord has done with the people of elephants? That is, they wanted to destroy Kaaba with the elephants, but Allah destroyed them. فأرسلنا عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. Then we have samakatun. Samakatun translates to a fish. Then the next example, we have nabatun. Nabatun, that is plants. So we want to take a look at examples of plants. We have brutocolum. Brutocolum. That is oranges. Oranges. And then we have inabun. Wa inaban wa qadba. Translates to grapes. Then we have tufahun. Translates to apples. So that's for the plants. Then the last category, we have jamadun. Examples for jamadun, we have babun. Translates to a door. Like Allah says in Surah Yusuf, فَاسْتَبَقَ الْبَابَ فَاسْتَبَقَ الْبَابَ. They raced towards the door. Yusuf and the wife of the minister, and the wife of his master, alayhi salam. Then we have kitabun. This is very popular. Kitabun translates to a book. And then we have qalamun. Translates to a pen. So you can see this lesson is very simple. It doesn't have too much places it is delving into. So just straightforward. What are the classification of speech, types of words? So we know they are ismun, فعل and then harfun. So all Arabic words, they don't exceed and they don't go outside of the boundaries of these three categories. So if a word is not ismun, then it has to be either fi'lun or harfun. If it is not fi'lun, it has to be either ismun or harfun. And if it is not harfun, it has to be either ismun or fi'lun. It doesn't exceed these three boundaries. So in the notes, in the first lesson, it says, wal jamadu, and jamad, and al-jamad huwa kullu musamma. Huwa, it is kullu musamma. Kullu, it means every, and it can also means each, every or each. Musamma, it is every named thing or each named thing. Laysa fihi ruh. Literally, if you want to translate laysa fihi ruh, we will say that that doesn't have in it spirit or life. So, but we can just shorten it and just say every named thing that is a non-living thing. But let me just translate it literally first. Laysa fihi, that doesn't have in it ruhun, life. So we can just combine and just say every named thing, every named non-living thing, non-living thing. So that is that for the first lesson. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it beneficial. Allahumma allimna ma yanfa'una وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما واصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.